What's going on, guys? Welcome to my American Horror Story Season 10, Episode 8 Inside Review. This is the alien half of the season. I'm not going to lie to you, whenever I first started this episode, I was pretty much over it, for no particular reason, I guess. Well, there's a few we'll get into, but I'm just not really feeling this half. It feels more like I said, an American Horror Stories episode, and I don't know if that's because some of the actors from American Horror Stories are in here, or a lot of this stuff doesn't really feel reimagined, and I think we are lacking likable characters as well. I think that's a problem that American Horror Story struggles with overall in the later seasons. But there were a few things towards the end. This is probably going to be a quick review, right? But there were a few things towards the end that kind of started to spark my interest, and I was kind of liking what I was seeing. And I was like, oh, okay, well, you know what? I mean, I always say this on my American Horror Story reviews I have for this season. I'm like, all right, it's probably going to be my last review for it. I got other videos I'd rather do on Thursdays. And but this one, it just keeps me holding on. It's like that, I don't know, abusive partner or something where they just, they do all this stuff and then they do that one little thing and you're like, okay, I'll keep with it, I mean, overall, the show, you gotta give it credit for its style and just the diversity between it. And I don't mean that with the politically correct stuff. I mean that with the each different season, how different they can feel. But anyway, this is a review for the specific episode. So I was confused by the intro. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of it, the black and white stuff, are not confused. I was able to follow what was going on. I can't pinpoint who these historical figures are. Some of them. I think Marilyn Monroe was in there. I know Amelia Earhart, the presidential stuff, the people like that. I not very good at history. I learned the shit whenever I needed to learn it in school, and I don't think about it or care about it after that. What I needed to do to pass my test or whatever it was, after that it was out of my brain. So I'm not too certain, and I'm bad with names too, so I can't really follow. Although I will say the vice president guy, whoever that actor is, I don't know if he's putting on a voice. It's very unique, right? He's a very strong voice. I guess the actual historical figure that he was playing actually sounded like that. But so yeah, it made it a little bit tricky to keep up, or a little bit less impactful, because I was like, I think it's supposed to be really cool seeing these people and doing these things, and probably some real life conspiracy theory between these people in real life that probably happened. And I know there's a lot of conspiracies out there, like Marilyn Monroe, for example, Amelia Earhart. There's all kinds of conspiracies. So I just feel like they'd all be much more interesting if you're in the know about who these people, a little bit more about their history and stuff. And that's just a me thing. Like I said, I'm just not big into the school stuff. But I was able to follow along well enough what was going on. They made a deal, to the aliens, made a deal with the president, and the new president was trying to warn the old president was trying to warn the new president about it, and the new president doesn't like it. But basically that's why the people in the present are pregnant. It's what it's telling us, because they've made some type of deal to breed with the humans so they can survive there, because their planet is dying. Basic run-of-the-mill tropes that they're putting in here, for the alien stuff, which is, on one hand, it's fine, I guess it's paying homage, but on the other hand, it's like, American Horror Stories usually got unique reimaginings of stuff, so I would kind of like to see that, but, which I guess we get a little bit towards the end, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, so, yeah, it said Marilyn Monroe was in there, aliens invented microwaves. I thought that was a funny line, but I think that's what they're saying. Sorry, my girlfriend's playing video games in the background if you hear that. Willie Rabbi, that actress is dead. Unfortunately, I like that actress. Amelia Earhart's character dead. Alien baby that she had looked really fake and really strange, I think. But again, is that meant to look that way because it's trying to give like a 60s look to it, or 50s, whatever? I don't know. Let's see. Likable characters, I already said that. Sarah Paulson's character, the wife being an alien, could have been a good twist if they built up to it more, instead of just having it one and done in the episode, and you don't really care about her character, know who she is. I mean, maybe it'd be different, like I said, if you knew who the historical figure was, but that's something with this season 2 that it lacks. It lacks the build-up necessary for a lot of this stuff because it's split in half.
Why are you so fast?
And this is just a 4-episode thing, I'm pretty sure, this alien thing, so it's even more split up. The doctor's performance, this is weird. This is really weird. She was a side character, but I thought the doctor, who was doing the ultrasound, she was a good actress. You know, I thought she did really well with her stuff. Better than some of the main actors, for sure, which was just like, yeah, okay. Just something I put in there. I thought it was funny whenever the guy started wondering how is it going to come out, and I've been like, I mean, I don't know if that would even be a concern on my mind. I mean, I would be just as worried about that if I was the woman, because I would assume the alien was in your stomach and not in your, uterus or whatever. Or you could just do a C-section wherever it is, but okay, he's freaking out. Where's it going to come out? And then we get the reveal of the alien, how they look, just ridiculous. I thought that they weren't going to look so obviously alien. I thought that they were going to look human but be able to turn into an alien or something, and that way you could have conspiracies about aliens being in different people in our society, because I think that's what they were doing with Steve Jobs, but that's something else that I really love, or something that I loved about the episode was Steve Jobs was in there. So the way they make it think is Steve Jobs was swapped out with an alien, so Steve Jobs, and that's why Apple products, I guess, are so getting crazy, because it's made by aliens, right? It's pretty funny how, super obvious. I just really like that. I used to really be, I mean, I still like Apple products, but I used to be a real big Apple nerd, and so that was something that really elevated the episode for me. Fucking Steve Jobs, it looked just like him, just to my memory of what Steve Jobs looks like. I mean, obviously, he had the iconic outfit, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it scarily looked like him. But you gotta wonder, is it too soon to make a joke like that too? Like or not a joke, but to like have him in there like that, like. He died in like, I don't know, 2013 maybe, or maybe sooner than that. I don't know. But anyway, so, I like the stuff on the ship, where it's going, the reveal with the half face, I guess, was cool. But yeah, overall, it's not, if you watch this and then watch an earlier season of American Horror Story, it's going to be like a drastic difference. You know what I mean? This is just okay. This is just entertaining enough, I guess. But it's not the same show that it used to be, for sure. So, yeah. So, yeah, I'm sure I'll keep reviewing this, just because I'm so close to the end now. But yeah, it's definitely just not the quality or the. It's just not what I want it to be. I don't know. There were some things at the end that sparked my interest, but anyway, I don't want to keep repeating myself. I just got more videos on things that I would rather do than something like this, I think. Kind of just doing it to do it at this point, just because I have so far. Anyway, guys, let me know what you thought about the episode, and I'll see you in the next one.